January 21st, 2020. My name is Sadie. Welcome to your Winter's One News. It's no secret that many of the most popular video games of all time originated in Japan. Over the summer, Japan will also open the doors to the world's first Nintendo-themed amusement park in Osaka. Not only is the park video game themed, but being there is a game itself. Your wristband pairs with a special app on your phone and statistics like steps walked and rides ridden. And these activities will give you use virtual coins as you compete against the other park visitors. It will be like being in your own Super Mario video game. The city of Phoenix and the state of Arizona are ready to start up a series of 3 meetings regarding the western expansion of the light railroad system that takes riders around downtown Phoenix and Tempe. This meeting will discuss the possibility of expanding the system to people in the West Valley. This could be a great option to avoid bad traffic issues that usually accompany drivers that head down for work. If the project continues, riders will be able to get on the near Loop 101 and the I-10, potentially reducing traffic and commute times in downtown Phoenix. Now let's go over to Mr. Bourne with the weekly update.
Okay, good morning, Winters Well students and staff and parents as well. This is Mr. Bourne. Welcome back to another week. This week I want to talk about a little initiative we have going on to help us recognize good behaviors in students. So this really came from teachers who thought we needed some more opportunities to really name good behaviors that we're seeing. Our kids are doing a lot of good things, following rules, helping each other out, and we just want to take some opportunities to be able to acknowledge that and a little formal recognition of some good things kids are doing. So teachers have come up with this idea of a Winter's Well Done slip. We are starting to pilot this a little bit, and students, hopefully you'll be getting these from your teachers very soon. I want to explain this a little bit. Essentially what it is teachers are going to be looking out for good behaviors, looking out for things that you are doing well. There's 4 categories that we have listed. I found that every kind of school rule essentially falls into 4 categories: being safe, respectful, responsible, and kind. And hopefully you and your teachers will be talking about what do those things mean and what kind of behaviors would we see. When I'm out on the playground, I'm often looking for safety, kids playing on the equipment properly, helping each other if they fall down, those kind of things. So when teachers are seeing you doing good things, they want to be able to just recognize that. So students, when you do receive one of these, we have some baskets at the front office. If you'd like to put them in, I'll be drawing them and then announcing them throughout the week so we can let the whole school know the good things that you are doing. I think it's really important to celebrate those little things that you are doing that are really contributing in a big way to a nice school. And then every now and then I get donations from people, gift cards and things like that. So I'll be doing some drawings, and students, I may call you to get a food gift certificate or some kind of reward. Teachers, I might do the same thing. So there is a place for staff members. So who knows, you may be called and get you a little prize. So I want to take this out on the road. So let's go hit a couple classrooms. Hey Vic, did I see you pick up Ayanna's pencil? She dropped the pencil and you helped her out. That is so kind, and I appreciate your kindness. I'm going to give you a Winter's Well Done for being kind, and you helped pick up a friend's pencil. I appreciate that. Winter's Well Done, Vic. Yes, let your parents know about your good behavior, and then if you put that in our basket in the front of the office, I'll get you on the announcements and we'll celebrate you doing some good things. What are you working on, buddy? Working on your year-end interview? Okay, that's good. I know your teacher asked you to be working on that, and I see that you've been working diligently and not losing your focus and really doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. I appreciate that. Adam, you are being responsible, and I want to give you a Winter's Well Done for being responsible. Make sure you let your parents know about that. and then drop this off in the office and I'll get you on the announcements and we'll celebrate the good things that you're doing. Nice behavior. Hey Ryan, good afternoon. I see that you got a winner's well done from your teacher. It looks like that you spoke respectfully to Ms. Visbal and you are being recognized for being respectful. Give me a high five on that. Congratulations. And I appreciate that good behavior you're showing. Good job.
Thanks, Mr. Bourne. Now let's go over to Emmanuel with sports.
Hello, welcome back to sports. My name is Emmanuel. In the NFL news, another big weekend of the playoff football wrapped up last weekend with some big surprises, including the number 6 Titans taking down the number 1 Ravens, and the Chiefs coming back from being down by 24 points in the first half. Past weekend's games determined who will be going to Super Bowl 54 in Miami next week. In college football, the LSU Tigers won the national championship last week against the Clemson Tigers 42-25. LSU quarterback Joe Burrow threw for 6 touchdowns in the victory. The Arizona Coyotes have got back on track last week after 2 straight shout-outs losses on the road. They lost to Pittsburgh in a 8-round shootout, getting 1 much-needed points. That's all for sports. See you next time.
Thanks, Emmanuel. Now let's go over to Joke of the Week with Rosalie, and Jackie.
Hello, welcome to Joke of the Week. My name is Rosalie.
And I am Jackie.
What do you call a monkey when you take all its bananas?
I don't know. What do you call a monkey when you take all its bananas?
Furious George.
Great joke. Here on Joke of the Week, we want to hear your joke. If you have a joke, and would like to be on the news, go to the link down below.
See you next time. Bye.
Thanks, Rose. Now it's time for entertainment news with Patricia and Natalie.
Welcome to Entertainment News. My name is Patricia.
And my name is Natalie.
2020 is shaping up to be a big year in the movie theater box office. Some very anticipated movies that are aimed at younger and older audiences together are set to release. The first is the new Sonic the Hedgehog movie coming out on Valentine's Day.
A local cop tries to help Sonic escape from the government as they try to capture him. The other big release is the newest one from Disney Pixar Studios, called Onward. This is the new movie about a pair of elf brothers that go on a journey to find some magic to spend one last day with their dad.
See you next time on Entertainment News.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go right back to Rosalie and Jackie with Fun Fact Trivia.
Welcome to Fun Fact Trivia. My name is Rosalie.
And I'm Jackie.
January 21st is a National Squirrel Appreciation Day. The word squirrel comes from a Greek word skyros, meaning shadow-tailed.
Squirrels can be found on every continent except for Antarctica. Originally, they were not found in Australia, but they were included there by humans. Most species of squirrels are about 4 to 8 inches long, not including the tail, and weigh less than 2 pounds. Your question today is, how heavy is the largest species of squirrels?
Is it A, 10 pounds?
Is it B, 20 pounds?
Or is it C, 30 pounds?
You have 10 seconds to decide which one is correct.
If you said B, 20 pounds, you are correct. The marmot squirrel lives in the mountain areas of Europe and Asia and can usually weigh up to 24 pounds before winter. That's all for Food Factory. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go over to Dakota with This Week in History.
Hello and welcome to This Week in History. My name is Dakota, and on this day, January 21st, 2009, General Motors lost its spot as the biggest car company in the world, a title they held for over 70 years. On that day, Japanese car company Toyota announced that they had sold about 600,000 more cars in the previous year than GM. General Motors were founded in 1908, about 20 years before rival Toyota. Toyota cars became available in 1960s, but really grew in popularity during the oil crisis of the 70s. Toyota's smaller, more fuel efficiency cars were a popular choice for the big American cars at the time. Today, Toyota is still the biggest auto company in the world, followed closely by Volkswagen, and then Hyundai, and GM is currently the fourth largest. See you next time on This Week in History.
Thanks, Dakota. Now let's go over to Natalie and Patricia with this science time.
Welcome to Science Time. My name is Patricia.
And I am Natalie.
A recent study of a meteor that fell to Earth back in 1960s has been found to contain dust particles that are 7.5 billion years old. These grains of dust are much older than our entire solar system. When a star dies, particles are sent out flying through the universe and eventually become part of other stars, meteorites, and planets.
It is quite an extensive process to get the ancient solar grains from the meteor. Parts of the rock must be crushed into powder. They then separate into a space, then dissolve in acid. After that, all that remains are the solar grains. Out of all the grains that they have discovered in the meteor, only about 10% are older than 4.5 billion years. This discovery beat the previous record age of solar particles found by 2 billion years.
That is all for Science Time.
See you next time.
Thanks, girls. Now let's go over to Rosalia with the word of the week.
Welcome to Word of the Week. My name is Rosalie. This week's word is prototype. Prototype is a noun and it means the model of something, especially a machine or a structure. Here's how you could use it in a sentence. The architects display a prototype of the new office building that they were hoping to build downtown. See you next time on Word of the Week.
Thanks, Rosalie. That's all for this week's Winners News. See you next time.